Hello guys, in today's video I'll be showing you the best Hall effect keyboards for every type of gamer. We will go over the best options for people on a budget, people who demand the best performance, people who want the best typing experience and more. I have timestamps in this video, so if you want to, you can just skip to the keyboard that suits your need the best. Without wasting any more time, let's just jump straight into the video. Starting with the gamers who are on a tighter budget but who still want good performance, sound and quality, I have decided to pick 3 different keyboards so you guys have a lot of options to pick. The first one being the Mchose Fan 60. The Mchose Fan 60 is a keyboard that has many different variants from $30 all the way to $80. You can decide whether you want the keyboard to be plastic, aluminum, black, white, Bluetooth or wired. The keyboard has very good performance and uses TMR switches which allow for ultra low latency and the ability to use mechanical switches and standard Hall effect switches. This keyboard for the price, in my opinion, is a must buy. The second keyboard I recommend is the Mchose 75HE, which is one of the best valued Hall effect propositions out right now. For the price of only $50, you're getting a full Hall effect keyboard with a very nice 75% design and extremely fast pre-loop switches that are extremely smooth. The software is also web-based and the performance is some of the best at this price range. Finally, the third keyboard I recommend you buying on the budget is the Mchose Jet 75. This is the best performing keyboard you can buy for only $60. Like the Mchose 75HE, this keyboard also has 75% layout and is made out of plastic. The Jet 75 also has 3 layers of foam and sounds pretty good for what you're getting. The design is also pleasant and gives off a vibe as if you're holding a product that is much more expensive. All 3 of these keyboards should satisfy you if you're on a budget, and overall I think most people could use these as their main keyboards and not complain at all. Now we're going to go over to gamers who purely care about performance. Just letting you know, I'll not be including any Hall effect PCBs in here as I will have a dedicated section to those later in the video. Right now the highest performing Hall effect keyboard you can buy is the Wooting 80HE. And what hasn't been said about this keyboard? It is very expensive, costing almost $300 for the zinc alloy version and $200 for the plastic one, which for 99% of people is extremely overpriced, especially considering the fact that the sound quality and switches doesn't feel like $300 keyboard. However, if you're looking for the fastest pre-built keyboard, this is it. The Wooting 80HE has a custom 80% layout and uses one of the best Hall effect keyboard softwares in my opinion. For me, this keyboard is very polarizing, as on one hand it performs flawlessly, has amazing software and is made by the Dutch, but I just can't get over the price. If you want the fastest keyboard, then this is the answer, but it does come with a cost. Also, Wooting is releasing the Wooting 60HE V2, which will probably sound better than the 80HE and have even better performance, so I would keep my eyes out on that. Next up, we're going to be talking about Hall effect PCBs. Hall effect PCBs are quite new in the keyboard scene, but what they are basically are just keyboard PCBs without anything included. There are a lot of benefits to buying keyboard PCBs instead of a full keyboard. For example, currently the lowest latency PCB beats out the Wooting 80HE and any other keyboard. Buying the PCB separately also allows you to customize your keyboard to your own preference. I know this isn't for everyone, but for those people who love tinkering and building your own stuff, the best Hall effect PCB is currently the Venom 60 and 65HE. The Venom PCB are extremely high quality, having only 0.14 milliseconds total latency compared to the Wooting 0.21 milliseconds. The PCB costs $65, which is pretty expensive considering the fact that you need to buy plates, foam, case, switches and keycaps separately, which will add up to the hefty chunk of change. However, I understand why some people would do it, as if you will be getting the best performance and your own customized experience as well. Currently nothing holds up to the quality of the Venom 60 and 65HE, and this is why I recommend buying if you're searching for a good Hall effect PCB. For gamers who have infinite budget and want a keyboard that has good performance, sound and build quality, I recommend checking the Sikakib Castle HM80 aluminum. The keyboard costs around $210, and for that price you're getting a keyboard that not only performs extremely well well, but also a keyboard that has insane build quality and one of my favorite designs out there. The keyboard sounds extremely nice, and it also includes a full-on screen where you can customize the keyboard and even play games for some reason. The bottom also has gold-plated plate, which can make this keyboard feel like an absolute brick. In my opinion, this keyboard offers much more than wooden, especially considering it's cheaper, sounds better, looks cooler, and has better build quality for cheaper price. If you want an absolute beast of a keyboard and aren't afraid to spend a little bit more, this keyboard is for you. If you're a gamer who cares a bit more about how their keyboard sounds but still don't want to miss out on performance boost of Hall effect, I recommend the Mchose Slice 75. This keyboard sounds like typing on honey. It uses a full aluminum case, gasket mount design, Gator and Jade pros, cork dampering, and pour-on foam all at the same time, making this keyboard perfect for people who care a lot about typing experience, especially as Hall effect keyboards usually sound pretty bad. The performance is also nothing to scoff at, as this keyboard has 32K scan rate, 8K polling, and performance as good as their competitors without sacrificing on the quality. This is one of my personal favorite keyboards on this list despite costing $180. Finally, what is the best overall keyboard considering the price, performance, looks, and quality? I've decided to pick two keyboards that in my opinion offer the best experience for your dollars. The first one being more expensive and the second one being slightly cheaper. The first keyboard is once again the Mchose Slice 75 HE. The reason I think this keyboard is worth it is because it combines both the performance of a Hall effect keyboard and the sound of a mechanical keyboard. The Mchose feels like a very premium product that you would think would cost more. The second overall pick is the Mchose Air 68. This keyboard only costs $80 and it offers performance on par with the wooden 80 HE. At 0.21 milliseconds, the keyboard also looks and feels really high quality for the price and has one of my favorite designs with floating keys and a LED bar at the front of the keyboard. Of course, for this price, you're not getting anything too crazy, but for the fact that this keyboard has performance on par with a keyboard 3 times more expensive astonishes me. Both of these keyboards are extremely good and I would recommend both of them equally depending on your budget. Thank you all for watching, make sure you like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.